What's up YouTube, Electric Kicks here, back at it again with another video, and today we have something different. We're going to be going over the Nike Dunk Low Co.Jp brown snakeskin. As you can see, this is not your regular dunk. I was super excited to pick this shoe up. I've been keeping an eye on it for a couple months when I saw the release date, but part of me just automatically assumed it was going to be a Japan exclusive, so I'm like, dang, I'm going to have to miss out. And haven't heard too much since, but about a week ago, got a random notification these dropped on Porter at like 4 in the morning for me, so I was able to pick this pair up. The retail was $120, so not that bad, especially for the quality and the materials that you're going to be getting on this sneaker. But let's go ahead and get into that. Here's going to be the box. Regular Nike Dunk box, 9.5. As you guys know, that's my personal size. And in terms of sizing of the sneaker, to get that out of the way, I'm a 9.5, true to size 9.5. I'm slightly on the wider side. This shoe fits great, so I would say go true to size. Unless you want a very snug fit, I would say maybe go half size down if you don't have wide feet or you have narrow feet. But other than that, go true to size. Probably going to be your best option. And the materials are super nice. I do want to go ahead and quickly talk about what Co.Jp means. Co.Jp stands for Concept Japan, and pretty much I believe that was a URL of Nike Japan a good 20 years ago, so that's where that comes from. And then there's also been a lot of sneakers such as like the Argon Dunks or the Air Jordan 1 Midnight Navies or the silver ones, and sneakers like that, those were Japan exclusives back in the time, and then they continued on with this sneaker being Co.Jp or Concept Japan, and it looks really nice. Starting with the outsole, have that brown outsole, regular dunk outsole. Going on to the midsole, we do have, it's like a sand cream color right there. Very nice color. Now the upper is my favorite thing of this shoe because there's so many different materials. Starting with the brown leather right there, it feels like a nubuck. The cut of the nubuck is pretty nice. It's going to be different texture all around, along with like the nubuck here. It's going to be a slightly different shade. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera. And going on to the eyelets, this is actually not nubuck. We have suede here, and the material on the suede is okay. It's not the best, but overall still nice materials. Going on to that Nike swoosh, we do have that synthetic crocodile print, or I want to say like snake print. It's more of a crocodile print right there. Very nice. Even goes all the way to the back on the back tab with the red Nike logo stitched on there. Now my favorite part of this shoe is going to be the toe box and just the side panels. It's going to be the snakeskin material, and I will say, compared to other snakeskin shoes that they've dropped, like on Air Forces and other shoes that Nike's dropped, the material is not that good. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't look like snakeskin, but this right here looks really nice. The texture is really nice. It's not too rough. It's a little bit soft, and there's like the texture's like on there, so it looks like there's a piece of leather and then it's like all like added on top for all that texture. So very nice on this shoe, I will say. Here's kind of an all-around look of that, and I was really impressed when I saw this shoe. I'm like, I need to get this shoe, and I'm super excited that I was able to get this shoe. And there's still no set release date, so maybe in the future we might get a sneakers drop. Might just be one of those shoes that just get dropped randomly through retailers, or might be like a Japan exclusive and just very select tier 0 or like tier 1 retailers get it. But super excited to be able to pick this pair up. Going on to the tongue, do have that same sand color as the midsole with the red Nike on there. Now we'll say the logo looks a little bit different on this shoe, but it's very interesting. Now we do have black laces, and yes, my favorite thing, extra laces. We have these cream laces as well. They both have red aglets, just like that. And on the inside of the tongue, go ahead and show you that, the Co.Jp logo. You guys can see that, and what it says in there, Co.Jp stands for Concept Japan and was once the URL of Nike's website for Japan. So that's where that originates from. and you even have the Co.Jp stamp on the insole, and the lining on the inside of the shoe is leather as well. So very similar to the Stussy Air Force Ones. Those had that leather lining. I will say it's nice, it feels premium, but I will say it makes your feet hot because there's less ventilation on that back section of the shoe. But all the way on the inside, that's, you just have your regular lining, so you don't have to worry about overheating there. But overall, super nice shoe. And in terms of the resale for this shoe, the market's really hard to say because the shoe hasn't officially released. So right now I think they're hovering around 150 to 170. The retail's 120. I think I paid 130 after like shipping and taxes and all that stuff. So expect maybe to be a $20-$30 resale on it if it ever does have like an official big release. But if it does not, I will say it's probably going to be one of those shoes that over time will go up. But in terms of the demand for the sneaker, it's just not really there unless you're like a collector or just me, and I'm a very big fan of any Concept Japan sneaker. But yeah, let's go ahead and get on to an on feet of this sneaker.